Hey, we're joined on the phone today by Scott Gorham, a guitarist for, of course, Thin Lizzy. He was the longest-standing member of Thin Lizzy, and now his new band, Black Star Riders, is out with a new album. It's called Another State of Grace. Scott, how's it going today?
How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you so much for joining me.
Absolutely. You're calling from Minnesota?
Yep, that's right.
Cool, man. Is it really cold there right now, or what do you got going?
Not yet. It's like 90, and then it's 50. We're all over the place around these parts. So,
So you got a roller coaster ride as far as the weather's going, huh?
Definitely.
You never know what to wear.
Well, Scott, I'm excited about the Black Star Riders' new album here, Another State of Grace. Can you tell the listeners a bit about it? What are we in for?
Well, if you're a Black Star Riders fan, what you're going to be listening to is absolutely, the best album we've done yet. Everybody's really proud of this, and this is done with two new guys in the band. With the last three albums that we did, it was pretty much the same lineup. And now we've got two new guys, and Chad Saliga on drums and Christian Martucci from Stone Sour on the other guitar. So, it was pretty daunting in the beginning. You've got two new guys. How's this going to work out? But I had seen what both these guys can do, and I was actually pretty quietly confident that things were gonna be okay. So, and I hope you can hear that on the album too.
Awesome, yeah. When new guys come in, does that change the approach or the sound drastically, or do you guys kind of ease them in and maybe make some changes down the road? Or?
Well, I have been through this situation numerous times. With the whole Thin Lizzy thing, I call it the revolving door on the right hand side of the stage. So it didn't kind of freak me out, too much. But in saying that, there's you're bringing new personalities in with new styles and all that, and that's really the reason that you get these guys in, because you know who they are, you know what they can do, and you like hopefully what they are going to bring to the table. With this, with any new album that you're going to come up with, and thankfully these two guys did, along with myself, Ricky, and Robbie. So yeah, we all came together really pretty quickly and pretty easily. It sounds like a more daunting thing than it was, because it could have been. It could have all gone horribly wrong. You haven't really shaken any of their hands yet, and you get to rehearsal and you think, "Oh my God, I just made a horrible mistake." But thankfully that was not the case here, and I think we've got a lineup that's gonna be going for a pretty long time now.
Excellent. And again, Another State of Grace is out now. And Scott, I know Black Star Riders kind of evolved from Thin Lizzy. Was that important to you to kind of distance yourselves from that past and, establish Black Star Riders as a new band that's on its own?
Well, I think absolutely yes. Although we keep hearing people say, "Oh man, that still sounds like Thin Lizzy," or "That track sounds like," and I don't hear it. Maybe I'm too close to it. I just can't hear the resemblance. But yes, I everything that I've ever been involved with, my whole mantra is you've got to have your own sound. You've got to be able to break away from the pack. And that's a phrase that is used quite a bit in Black Star Riders. Is although like I say, we came out of for want of a better word, the ashes of Thin Lizzy. You still want to have this next thing that you're doing to be able to stand on its own 2 feet, and for people to recognize it for what it is, rather than for what it maybe was or what they wanted it to be or whatever, right? So yeah, it's always important to establish yourself, with your own sound.
Well, and of course, everybody still loves Thin Lizzy, but I saw you guys, Black Star Riders, opening for Saxon and Judas Priest here a couple of years ago, and the crowds are really getting into you guys as well. So it sounds like everything's going the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, really, we were relatively the complete unknowns on that tour, and we walked onto that tour knowing that really nobody in America will have heard of us at all, except for maybe people like yourselves or maybe people who were into the whole Thin Lizzy things. Then would have a chance. But for the majority, I think there's a lot of people who were probably saying to themselves, who the hell are these guys? I never heard of these guys. So, we still have a lot of work to do in America. I mean, our, main thing is here in England and all through Europe where, we do play to sellout crowds, but, you get kind of humbled when you, when you get to America. I mean, and that's the problem, the Black Star Riders is predominantly American. So, you always want to play on your own front doorstep. You always want to play to your own people. But it's just getting enough people to realize, who the heck are these guys? So that's kind of where we are in America right now. So hopefully, we with this album we can change that.
Definitely. Well, I wanted to ask you, Scott, when you're touring, with bands like Judas Priest or Saxon, do you have friendships with any of these guys? From back in the day when you were on the road with Thin Lizzy?
We're friends with all of them. And it doesn't really make any difference. If it was Thin Lizzy. I'd met all of those guys back in the Lizzy days, but there's so many festivals that you play on that you're always meeting up with these guys from that band, these guys from that band, and remember the tour we did? Yeah, that was really cool. So with the Judas Priest Saxon tour, it was almost like kind of one big happy family out there. Everybody's going into everybody's dressing room and, pouring drinks for that guy or that guy, So, yeah, it was, we did. On that particular day, everybody knew everybody, so it was very cool.
Awesome. Well, again, the new Black Star Riders album, Another State of Grace, is out now. I'm a big fan, Scott, and it's been an honor speaking with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dustin. Hopefully we'll get to shake hands personally.
All right, I hope so, too. Good luck with everything. Thank you so much.
Okay. Right, thanks, bye-bye. Dustin. See you later.
And again, that was Scott Gorham from Black Star Riders, of course, formerly of Thin Lizzy. And the new Black Star Riders album, Another State of Grace, is out now.